That's just how I feel. Look, platform. I'm not a nigga that you could cap on. Gat drawn, black on my ops and leave they back on. Gat strong, Metal Gear Solid and it is that long. Mask on, I'm a street fighter, just call me Capcom. I take bits, was a bloodhound way before Apex. Warzone, Resident Evil, but I'ma say less. Bang sets, League of some legends, man, I just can't rest. God War, I go Chronos and get my chains back. Don't cut me off, just cut me back on. Broadcast, you can see me on the platform. Baby boy gave me something.
I like AEW just as much as you do. I like Ring of Honor. I like them all.
Yeah, Ring of Honor's okay.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. We are talking today E3 and the death of it, which is... I know. It's like, please don't play that music, motherfucker. That's sad. That is sad, man. Damn, E3 dead as fuck, man. And I think it's truly, it didn't have a grace to say that. It lost all its roots. But we'll talk about E3. Also, PlayStation Plus. The new PlayStation Plus.
Plus Ultra?
Plus Ultra Plus Mega has been talked about. Actually, they actually revealed it. That's what Project Spartacus was. So we'll talk about that. As well as there's a new trailer for Sonic. Anytime Sonic's trailers come out, I'm all in. I fucking love Sonics. The new movies they're so good. Like, it's just, I'm super fanned out behind it.
Sonic 1 was amazing, but my one thing is I think they're showing too many trailers.
Well, this one, we're about to show another one. So we're doing that one today. And then there's a reality show, literally a reality show called Quest, which they put real teenagers in like a Skyrim Elden Ring environment. And they have to kind of like, it's a full-on competition. And I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued. I wish it was adults though, because adults I think are more fun to watch because they cuss. And I think, and when you got teenagers, okay, yeah, it might be fun and kind of like just good family stuff. And I'm not above that, but I'm a shitty dude and I like terrible stuff. So I like the raunchier the better. So, but we'll talk about that. So we can take a peek at that. And it's going to be a short one today. But let's get into our introductions in no particular order, starting with Bad Bella. What's going on, Bella? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
I've been doing fine, I don't know. This week has been scattered for me, I'm gonna be honest.
What's up, Braze?
I don't even know. It was a blur. I think I played I was about to say Sonic. I don't know what I've been doing. This whole week doesn't count, okay? I've done some reactionary content and I did play some Val, of course, as well as some Life is Strange. But I didn't really get deep into anything yet because this week is non-existent. I
know this week has been like, wow, there was a lot of shifting, moving parts this week, I think, for everybody. But, it's Saturday. Let's just take Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be a super chill ass day. And then Monday back to the races. So let's do it. Welcome, Bella. Welcome. Next up, we got Big Mike. What up, man? What's going on, bro?
What up? What
you been playing this week, man? What's going on?
I haven't really played anything this much this week. I've been watching wrestling all fucking week. I've been getting ready for WrestleMania, man.
He's Trent McMahon.
I just love wrestling in general together. And like I said, I've been watching Ring of Honor, GCW.
Dude, hashtag Samoa Joe, right?
Samoa Joe, Ring of Honor, Supercard. He's now AEW though.
Dude, hashtag AEW, dude, for real.
Did you watch? I know it aired
I did watch it. I saw Tony Storm. I saw all that shit, dude.
I'm talking about, did you watch Joey Janela's?
Oh, yeah, Joey Janela. Yes, dude.
Break 6, part 1.
Listen.
I know it was late. I know it's like past your bedtime when it aired. But oh my God, when I watched
past my bedtime. What the fuck? What's going on, Wraith, man? I see you. 245 biddies for the titty committee. Appreciate you, Wraith, man. What's going on, bro?
I watched it live because it came on like 1 o'clock in the morning. You
What,
probably watched it like
Okay. Anyway, welcome, Big Mike. Before you get chopped,
there was one match. I don't know if you saw it.
I watched the whole thing. I watched it all, Big Mike. Yes, I saw it. Yes.
Oh my God, I cringe when you put that staple in the guy's tongue.
Well, yeah, there was a couple moments where I was like, hope it ain't no Big E moments up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I love you, Big E. Shout out, man. I hope you get better, but I just don't want that. You know, I don't want that. So, okay. All right. What up, Big Mike? All right, man. Welcome. All right, what we got here is Dave D, a.k.a. Black Samson, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes, a.k.a. Rashad Richie's cousin. What's up, dog? What's going on, bro?
Rashad Richie's cousin?
What's up?
I see, man, you had hosting duties yesterday, man. How was it?
Oh man, I had fun, man. It was actually better because Bella was there. You know
oh shit!
So
here we go. 4K. I get it.
And our special guest, Unfiltered Black Hottie. I mean, shouts out to her because she came through in a pinch, and I'm so glad we got her perspective and my big bro, and you Dan Poole with the. You know, being my sixth man, helping me with the vid. So, man, I appreciate that, man. So,
no problem.
Shouts out to everybody, man. All I did was direct traffic, but everybody else made it better. So, thank you for everybody coming through.
No problem.
It was a big crowd, too.
It was a good show. Jada, motherfucking succubus. Ray said, Bella looking good as always. Bray said, I was there smoking dope. So was I. So we were there. I was high. I was butterflies in the sky. I was twice as high. So, I feel you. Take a look. It's really good. All right. So yep. All right, David. Well, it was fun, man. And David, hopefully we can do it again.
Like, what am I doing?
Hopefully we can do it again, David, for sure, man. You know, people need that in their lives. They need some stability. It don't always have to be killer chaos. People appreciate it when they can say, "Oh, this shit is like I can consume this," so I get it. Plus, it was about some real shit too. It was funny, but it has some real topics in there, and sometimes, touching on the real shit is kind of difficult when you're trying to stay entertaining. And I think we pulled that off. Everybody pulled it off pretty good. So. All right, so what's going on, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the actual host here at the platform. I've been playing.
When you show
You said what?
When you show up on time.
Okay. So anyway, I've been playing Elden Ring. I don't know why I can't stop playing this game, man. Fuck Elden Ring, dude. I don't understand why I can't play. Like, it's not like it's trash, right? It's just, why can't I stop playing it? I don't understand. Is there really much more to do? I think I got like 2 bosses left, and then it's like fap to the ending. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know why I keep playing this shit.
It's amazing.
I guess so. So I'm playing Elden Ring.
You're doing New Game Plus?
Well, probably, which is crazy. So I'm gonna do New Game Plus.
This is crazy.
And then I've been playing Tunic. Tunic is kind of also game of the year. Like the more I play it, the more I play it, the more I think important it is. And it's strange because it's just important. It's a very important game as far as like
it's a beautiful game.
It is. And the mesh of genres. It's literally Elden Ring mixed with Link to the Past. So you got Legend of Zelda in there heavy. And then you also kind of have like Soulsy shit in there heavy. And I don't know. It's kind of putting a spell on me.
So it's like Elden to the Past.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it, getting nominated Game of the Year. But
I think it might, though. Actually, you know what? I think it might, man. Because the reason why I say that is a lot of people got a chance to play it because of Game Pass.
Game Pass.
And because it would not have had that exposure without it, right? Like it just would not. And the Steam charts right now, it is in the top 10 on Steam charts as well as Game Pass's charts. So most played, one of the most played right now is Tunic. It's at number 3 on Game Pass and is in the top 10 in Steam right now. Elden Ring is actually still number 1, because it was God of War, but God of War got bumped down to number 3. So it goes Elden Ring, and then it's like a front of them free-to-play games, and then it's God of War, and then all the way down to 10 is Tunic. Tunic is selling on fucking Steam right now, maybe because it's cheap, and people got a chance to test it out on Game Pass, so...
I think it's only like $20.
Yeah, so there you go. So that's what I've been playing. So those are the games I've been playing. And yeah, oh shit, we got Big Cloud in the building. Big Cloud, what up, what up? We got one more intro. We got Big Cloud, aka Bot Cloud Gaming. Oh, what up, man? What's going on, bro? What you been playing?
Yo.
What's up, man? What you been playing this week, bro?
Well, y'all just now starting the
We
show?
just now starting, dog.
Do you know what time it is? God damn it.
I do know.
Do you realize we have lives? Aren't you bud? Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Don't you know we got lives? You know Bella has to do the maintenance on those 4K ray tracing that's in her head right now? Don't you know Mike has to do maintenance on that beer belly? Don't you guys know Brandon the half man has to go to Toys R Us to defend that $2 fucking belt? Huh? Don't you know this? We got lives, Danny. We got lives. I got shit I gotta do on the side. And you mean to tell me you just now start this podcast? While WrestleMania week,
I know.
NXT just happened. I just saw some bullshit. And you just started this shit?
Listen.
And you won't even do a wrestling podcast anymore?
Listen. I do
no, I'm done with this shit. No, I'm going heel on your ass. You gonna feel it. Where the fuck have you been?
Listen.
Right.
Where the fuck's the content been? No, I don't want to hear nothing. I need answers. Mike, get the door. Mike, lock the door. He ain't going nowhere. Block the door, Mike. Block the door. He ain't going nowhere. Where is the content?
Wednesday.
Where is it? You got Bella getting ready to shut off the 4K ray tracer. What are you doing?
Wednesday.
I don't hear about no Wednesdays. Today is Saturday.
Wednesday.
We're not doing nothing Wednesday.
We are doing our grades for WrestleMania on Wednesday.
We can't do it on Wednesday.
Yes, we can.
No, we cannot.
We are.
The hell you ain't?
We are. We gonna do the.
No, the hell you ain't. If I'm not there, you ain't doing shit.
Motherfucker, you will be there.
Motherfucker, I got no show to do for Wednesday. That motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck you get this shit from? That is, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing on Wednesday, motherfucker. No, it's my world.
WrestleChat Champions will be going down on Wednesday. We will be doing.
I'm the MJF of this motherfucking podcast. You understand that? You gonna understand? I'm the fucking goddamn show.
If you're MJF, I'm CM Punk, motherfucker.
You ain't shit.
I am your idol.
You ain't shit either. I'm him too,
remember
motherfucker.
The photo we took
I'm him too. I'm him too, motherfucker.
Remember the photo you took when you were a kid, and when you were shorter than me, you were forced to look up to me. Remember that, motherfucker.
Oh, you gonna flip on me like that? You little bitch. I see.
Come on, hold on.
Yes.
We already know, Big Cloud's, CM Punk. Danny, I hate to say it, you're just Jeff Jarrett.
Oh shit!
Oh God, I'm fighting words. Let me back up. Oof.
And Big Mike
didn't drop this motherfucker when he said that.
And Big Mike is literally the dude by catering. So just stop. You're like that. You're like the. Not even the manager, you're just a dude to sweep up when people drop shit. That's it.
Shit, he the bus boy.
He the bus boy.
Except everybody out here getting their shit, and this motherfucker over here getting the fucking.
Is Big Mike gets tired easy. So
his job is
in jeopardy.
Big might be that dude in the locker room. Water.
All right, let's fucking do this, man. Because we already bullshit. All right. E3.
Like show up to your locker room. Hey, would you like some water?
Fuck you, man. E3, man. Unfortunately, E3, guys, is dead, man. E3. I don't think they could come back from this. And I'm glad you're here, Big Cloud, because I did want to kind of ask you about this, man. E3 has canceled, I think, one too many times this time, dude. And I think it's not reputable anymore. Big Cloud, what do you think, man? I mean, E3's like dead now, like for real. Like there's no digital show, there's nothing else planned even for 2023. Like, what do you think about this news that's saying that they're done?
Bro, people want to go to this event, but the thing is, the committee, the people in charge, they got like this different mindset for it. They think it's supposed to be this sacred ground in one area, and they fail to realize shit's evolving. We're in a pandemic. It's best to move that shit around, man. Or at least move the rights around. That way you don't have to do much. Cut down on costs if needed. You know what I mean? And you just send them the assets like the fonts, and they'll do the rest. You know what I mean? On that side, where they can make it their own. That'd have been smart. Push it around. Add more incentive to it. Make it like we said, like WrestleMania. Add themes to it. But again, nobody thinks like that for it. And now we got Game Awards. We got PAX. We got Gamescom. Paris Games Week.
Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest. It's like
the Game Awards.
I already said that. But
you
slow motherfucker. Go give me a bottle of water, bitch.
Let's see, he said violent. He chose violent.
Give me a fucking bottle of water, motherfucker. When I talk, you listen. Get my fucking water and get Bella one too. Make sure it's extra ice in that shit. You understand? Respect our queens. Put extra ice in that shit. You fucking understand me? You fucking hear me?
Alright, I got you.
Alright, turn your fucking mic. Get that water. Go. Get that shit out of here.
You said get a water for Queen, so I get one for Danny and Bella. Got it.
Oh damn! I can't protect you there. I can't protect you there.
Yo.
Fucking Dan gave that look like, what you say?
Hold on.
Hey, yo.
I'm not gonna let you bring me there. Let me woosah.
Danny looked at you like, what you say?
Damn,
Let me just breathe out because I know what Big Mike's trying to do.
Oh,
All right. So let me bounce off of what.
you gotta hit him with that woosah.
Let me just. All right.
He got you, boy.
E3. You know what? There was a lot of people who dropped out of E3. And it was like Microsoft said they weren't going to be at E3, and like it was just a lot of Sony had already stopped coming to E3, and Nintendo been stopped doing E3, and once those three are done, then it's done. And I think this is the final nail in the coffin. I think this is truly it. I don't think there is going to be another E3, which is very sad. Bella, let me ask you. Are you sick of being sad of E3? Because like this is like another time, right? Like we had all planned to go. Remember we had got all approved for passes and everything, and here we are, not fucking going to E3, not even covering E3 because they're not doing anything. What do you think, Bella?
First of all, I find it ridiculous. It seems like the minute we get the passes, all of a sudden everything's falling the fuck apart. Let me come at least one time. I want to show up to E3 and show off before y'all start making it fuck apart.
Bella.
Like, look, all I'm saying is they could have waited a couple
Get
of
him,
years.
Bella.
They could have figured something out, okay?
I wanted them to do something, right? Like they should have did something, and it was nothing. It's like, oh fuck you, you finally get your fucking dream shit is done. Dude,
imagine if we just not got this right. Let's say we put money down and we plan to meet up here, and I'd be like, bro, why you fucking with my emotions like this? Like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm preparing myself mentally to take this long ass flight down there just to not only hang out with the fam, but you know what I mean, just go chill and play these games, people that I might have interacted with or fucking talked to in shows. Why are you doing this? And it sucks that it's come to this point where the show is just not even a priority.
Yeah, it's literally
not even needed.
A priority. Like it's so far down the list for a lot of these companies now.
Sucks.
It's just sad. And look, I know I'm with you, Big Cloud. I think they should have
Yeah.
evolved a long time ago, right? But it's just still the spectacle of it. Like E3
Facts.
is the spectacle, right? It's like our gaming fucking like Super Bowl type shit. Our gaming like
That
it's
is
just
true.
like a big event. That
I
was
feel like we're losing more of that every year. You know what I mean? Like even though we got other shows upstairs, it's like the iconic historic places is where we hold more memories of. You know what I mean? Like when you think E3, you know what you think of, and Bellwood Prime Time. Oh yeah, y'all would nod your head when I say this. Even Mike, you think G4 in its prime. You think back
Absolutely,
when we had nothing. You know what I mean? We didn't have these shows back then. We just had two real things to go to. We had G4 on a regular, and then we had fucking yo Brandon. I will fucking smack you.
I know
and
you
say,
saw what he
stop,
said. He put
stop. You know what? That belt is so worthless. I'll give you 2 pieces of gum. There you go. Now I'm tripping. Fuck. Wait a minute. That shit got no charisma. I'll make that shit to a fucking beast. But anyway, the fucking toy weight belt. Get the fuck out of here.
He
But
did pull that motherfucker out. It's super embarrassing, but I feel you, though, Big Cloud, man. Like,
but aside from that though, like again, memories. G4. We had all this shit, bro. We had the iconic moments. We had Adam Cecil before he became Adam. We had fucking Morgan Webb.
remember when G4 covered E3? Remember when E3 got announced?
Yes.
And G4 was like, we're about to cover this major gaming event, and it
God.
was like they had so
Nobody
many
was
people-
on these websites like you see
Yeah.
now. Nobody was on YouTube
It
doing
was
this
just
shit.
TV.
No,
It was G4.
It's
covering it.
TV.
Remember they did
You're
all
sitting
the
in front of the
interviews
screen.
and like
Yep.
it was such a crazy fucking thing.
had the infamous mic drop moments
Yeah, the
from
mic drop
from
moments.
you know what I mean, where they literally give them the mic, they dropped bro. We
Mic
had
drop.
all that stuff,
the
and
Mr. Coffee, the motherfucking
Bro.
like all of these like
it was so
crazy
embarrassing. It was like so embarrassing for media at the time. They were trying their best to like catch up by just having I don't know if y'all remember, they used to do Game Informer like magazines
Yep.
to try to like
Yeah.
catch up and get our attention. But the thing was, they had traction, right? But you had to subscribe to them, and also they came too late. By the time they dropped, all the news pretty much dropped on like the main shows or at G4. So it was like G4 had a hold on everything. That was like the
Man,
oasis
you
of
know
gamers
what?
with E3. The way they hyped up E3, yo, it's like, dog, they inspired you to go
Yeah.
to E3. You know what I mean? Now it's like you have all these different things, and everybody has different. I don't want to say they have different places, right? But everybody has like different things they're like picking and pulling towards, or gravitating towards. More people are saying, "Yo, it's more of a spectacle to go to the Game Awards, or it's more of a spectacle to go to, let's say,
Like PAX East,
PAX East
yeah.
or Paris Games Week."
Mhm.
It's like, dog, on some real shit. It's wild. It's wild that it's come to that. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. And the fact that E3 didn't evolve with the times, or the people behind E3 just didn't get with the times and just understand that these events, yeah, they're historic, but they got to go with us. You know what I mean? They can't stay in the same area. If you're complaining about a building falling apart, why the fuck are you still trying to
Why
hold
you
it?
still
in
trying
the
to
building
host
falling
it?
apart?
It's like
Yeah.
go to Orlando. Let's have E3 Orlando. Let's have E3
Right.
E3 Dallas, E3
okay,
fucking
Atlanta,
E3 Georgia.
E3
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Have
That
some
would be
lit
pop-
moments.
that
You know what I
would
mean?
be
More
poppin',
people
man.
would show up, and you get more eyes on products.
And different artists, different performers, different people. I think
Bro.
it would be an amazing thing if they did that. But they
E3 in
kept
Vegas.
It, they
Can you
kept,
imagine
yeah,
E3 with the
E3
Vegas?
Vegas would be fucking insane.
This man Bray said keep it West Coast. You out your mind? No,
No,
move
fuck you,
everything. Well,
Bray.
fuck
That
that.
guy
No, we ain't doing this. No, this joint going everywhere. Hell no, we want this to go everywhere. We want this to go with the wind.
Right,
Go
we
full
want this
circle.
motherfucker. But that's the thing, though.
Like speaking of falling apart, I mean, like even Tony said that when I was talking to him, a big thing. He said, yeah, like the building's falling apart.
Yeah, it's
completely.
falling apart, man. It's like
Bro,
the
not
last
to
time they
mention-
had anything done to that
Listen,
building was like the late
after, like,
2000s. That was the last.
Not just that though. Remember this as well. Y'all forgot about this. One of the main reasons I think we'll probably never see E3 as well is because the assholes in charge leaked every journalist information.
I remember that.
Y'all forgot about that too. Remember Tony had to change all his shit?
Yeah.
All these
I was
journalists
listening
who was going? That's wild. like
I was working for.
I don't trust none of these motherfuckers.
That's the thing, though. Yeah, the trust was out the door, especially
Dude.
when those E3 leaks became kind of.
I can't trust you with my life because you don't want to maintenance a building. I can't trust you with my personal stuff because you over here getting the docs and leaking and giving it to these weirdos. Like, come on, man. Like, at this point in time, you might as well just say it's out the door. You might as well let it rest in peace, close it down. As much as I don't want to say goodbye to something that's from my childhood, it's at that point.
That's kind of where I'm at too, man. I think, and you know what? Like, I was the last one to say, no, fuck that. I think we need E3 in our life. But you know what? After this and hearing about all the backstage stuff, like you said, the leaks, there was a lot of non-trust. Microsoft bowed out this time. They said they were not doing a presentation.
They don't. I mean, can you blame them? High-profile people over there at Microsoft.
Remember, Microsoft was the last holdout for, like, as far as the big three for E3,
Yes,
and they backed out of it. And it was just, I said, you know what? No one's ever gonna trust E3 again, ever, unless there's something super concrete behind it. Like, there's nothing, there's no hype for it anymore. And I'm actually more hyped for Summer Games Fest because we get to cover it. We're still partners with them, so they sent me information to get.
Oh yeah, you know I'm hyped for Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest is dope. Yeah, so.
Oh no, Bella don't know.
Bella, you ready for that motherfucking super streaming like we did last time? Remember all that fucking streaming?
Yeah.
No, Bella don't know. No, she don't know no. Then what's going on?
I'm gonna pair you up with Big Cloud this time if he ain't covering it.
She don't know what's going down.
You gonna pair me up with Big Cloud?
Yeah.
First of all, let me stop my attention. Don't look at the camera like that. You can get hurt. Don't do that. Don't get the camera like that, girl.
You wish.
Don't look at the camera like that, girl. Don't do that.
All right, so
what you mean? What?
Tripping.
What?
TRIPPIN, sir.
Say it again, slower. Say it again, Miss Laura.
Don't.
Spell
Don't. All right, so let's do
it.
Big Cloud, you see what's behind me, right?
Oh Lord!
I got my Sony hat out today.
Yes, you got your cap. Huh?
I got my cap. I'm about to cap today.
You over capping?
Yeah,
oh man, there we go. You over capping?
I will leave that to y'all.
No, here we go.
Well, he over here. You know what I mean?
All right,
here
we go.
It ain't like that, Bella. It ain't like that. Don't be like that. It ain't like that. You're trying to be right. You're being messy. I see what you're doing. Stop.
Project Spartacus.
Roll your eyes at me.
Project Spartacus. Every time we hear Project Spartacus, we already know. You know, now we know what it is. It is PlayStation Plus, I think, or whatever. PlayStation Plus. So it's Project Spartacus is now PlayStation Plus. It's a beefed up version of the service that's already kind of available right now. It's kind of like a combination of different things that Sony was offering, and now it's under one thing. So PlayStation Plus, there are certain things that are offered by the service, and let me pull this up for chat as well as you.
Might as well come to me first, because when I read this, you know that scene from CB4 where this motherfucker was in the straight jacket like this?
Man, listen, man, there is some pros.
That was me the whole time. It's like,
look, Big Cloud, there's some pros and there are some cons, man. And let's go ahead and let me start with you, Big Cloud. Yeah, since you probably got the most info on this. PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, PlayStation Plus, and Premium. What do you think, man? Like, just not even comparing it to Game Pass. Just,
it's not 4 tiers. It's only 3 tiers.
I said PlayStation Plus Premium. Not and premium.
Then you said plus. And premium.
I know. I know. It's PlayStation Plus.
It's still plus. It's Essential, Pro, and Premium. There you go.
Exactly. So they got it listed here: PS Plus Essential, PS Plus Extra, PS Plus.
TMZ.
Well, they wrong.
Too much.
He's on TMZ.E.
No, you're on TMZ.Z.
Oh, you let him talk to you? Yo, Daddy, you better, hit back, though. Swing back on this motherfucker.
No, because my neck hurts. I can't. So go ahead, Big Kyle. What do you think?
My neck hurt, yo.
So what do you think about this? Like,
that ain't something you need to laugh at, man. That means he putting too much power into his shit.
I'm trying to keep it cool. So
he's trying to push you out. He ain't trying to slap you. He trying to put you out. If you put that much,
I'm gonna behave. I was gonna say something. I'll behave.
You say you'll behave, man.
I was gonna say something, but nah, I don't want to piss Danny off.
So let's get into it. So Big Cloud, so what you thinking about the motherfucking service?
I don't know what the fuck to say. Y'all wild. Oh man, I got Bella. You know, I got Bella doing what Bella does. I got Jobby and Goofy. I mean, I don't know.
Why are you messing with Bella in 4K?
I ain't messing with Bella. I ain't messing with Bella. Bella just, you know, Bella like to turn on the ray tracing at full display. You know? She got the HDR popping right now with the camera. You know what I mean? She got the ambient inclusion going on with that.
She got all the
ambient inclusion going on.
Settings set to max in this motherfucking.
Bro, she got the certain physics pop. Yo, I'm telling you, dog.
DLSS.
She got that DLSS popping in the background with that moon. I see you, dog.
She's got the 3D effect going on. Yeah.
Oh, she got the full 3D effect with the nose ring. No, dog, this shit crazy, boy. It's 10 out of 10 going on.
PhysX turned on.
PhysX.
Stay on track.
It's too early.
He said it's too early.
I am not even awake right now.
She got the 3D audio. You know what I mean? You can hear the wolves in the background.
That's fucked up.
All right, here we go. Let me go. All right, so this fucking this fucking serious. We called this for a long time for this shit. Again, how I figured it was just gonna be plus mixed with it, and they'll probably add Crunchyroll. No mention of Crunchyroll at all for a tier for this or a plus.
Which is weird because I figured it would be in there.
That'd be like the first thing, right? They just offered like the basics. Someone was like, "Yeah, $60 a year, you get pretty much what you got already." An additional for $100 a year, for $40 extra, you get, I think, what was it, 2 more games on top of the PS4, and 5 games that are going to be downloadable, and then you got the $120, which you get the PS3, 2, 1, and Vita games included too. However, the PS3 games are cloud streaming, and the thing is, there was somebody sent me an info on that yesterday. It was late yesterday. I'm gonna have to cover it probably Monday or Sunday. I'll probably upload them on Monday. But they said Sony was looking to get an emulation going for the PS3 games for the service. So again, I'm actually happy with that, but it would have been a much better deal in my opinion, or a much better blow, I guess you can say, or not much of a blow to me personally, if they said everything was downloadable, including all the classics PS3 titles. And the reason why, some clowns in a basement made the damn emulator that's popping right now for PlayStation 3, and that shit, it's really good.
It's
not only
really
getting,
good.
Not only you getting the upscales to the whatever display you got the performance upgrades, you got the better controls, higher frame rates. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple. And I remember I said this, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, we don't need that." I'm like, "Bro, yeah, you do." Because now I'm not saying like you need like to do what Microsoft is doing, where they have like trophy support and all that shit out the gate. Have all that. You don't have to have like all the upscaling and stuff like that out the gate. No, just the option to download, play them, and go type of thing. Like Microsoft went the extra mile. Like, you can have the OG disc, put that bitch in your console, and guess what? It'll work on there. You don't even have to go and do none of these extra steps. So Sony, personally, to make this actually work, they gotta really like step that up.
I feel like they do need to step that part up, right?
Yeah, like if you're offering like the thing about this whole subscription service, and people kind of miss the big point behind it, right? They go, "Oh, it's all about the day and date shit." I mean, day and date would have definitely taken a lot out of the hate I think they got with it. They would have said day and date, but again, they're not doing day and date because they pretty much said they're making too much money. Also, Jim said, that's going to devalue the quality. So I get why we're not getting it, but I want people to listen to this because I said this before. Remember we was talking about that gap in terms of waiting for games going to PC shortening? Since they got a full-fledged subscription service for this, and they put in detail PC as well for this service, it supports. I can see that shit going to 6 months. Especially when we talk about dudes paying $100 a year. They said that library of PS4,
make it worth it.
Yeah, they said that library of PS4 and 5 games is going to get bigger. So 6 months you'll get like whatever games that was popping. So let's say Horizon came out this year. 6 months from now, Horizon will be on the service, and you get that. And again, that makes sense. I'm tell you why. You got full 6 months. The game makes its initial sales. It does whatever, prolong, whatever games. Because usually games peak at like 6 months. Usually 6 or 7 months. Makes sense to drop it at that point, and you go and then you do that, and that way you can make everybody happy type of thing. You don't have to wait a full-fledged year. And also, since PC is also a big thing about this too, it makes sense for the PC guys, because PC guys can jump in this. And the big thing people keep talking about is revenue, and Sony's going to make. If they do it right, yes, Sony can make a shit ton more revenue out of this particular service and do it right and get people paying for the full-fledged service. Again, but the basics though, like the big thing about this, aside from that, would be nostalgia. Nostalgia needs to be your main source of pushing this, and if you can't make it work to where your basic games are on there, man, you got to get that out there. Because like I keep saying this, but dudes act like, oh, they give me this bullshit excuse. They're like, oh, PlayStation Now, you can download more games though. It doesn't matter if you don't have PlayStation 3 games. Some of Sony's biggest fucking hitters are PlayStation 3 titles. God of War 3. I want to play God of War 3 on my 5. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind playing that on the 5. I wouldn't mind playing Heavy Rain and shit like that on the PS5. Instead of me having to wait.
On the 5, though.
That's a damn remake of the 4. Or a remaster. Okay, shut the hell up.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Please.
Now, I'm saying, I wouldn't mind being able to go back and play like PlayStation All-Star and shit like that on my 5 and play these games. And you know what's cool? If they would add support for the service, and the service came back online for stuff like that, and you can increase the traction of that. Since PlayStation 3 servers are not offline. See what I'm saying? Add more incentive. You could have made this more of an epic thing for gamers. I'm just saying, that's just where I'm at with the whole thing. And
now you know what? There was a couple other things too. Like when I really looked at what they're offering, right? The trials, the game trials and demos is locked behind the paywall, which I think is a little weird. Why they would lock game trials and stuff behind a paywall, because that's defeats the purpose of a trial or demo.
Bro, they're hiding discounts behind a paywall. I'm like, bro, the point of a discount is for you to get it early.
Before the fucking day.
They're hiding discounts behind a paywall. And dude's sitting there going, oh, it's the best deal. It says discount. It says discount behind a paywall. There ain't no goddamn discount. You pay full out rate.
Paying for a discount.
I'm paying you for the ability just to have
a discount, man. I'm paying for a demo. What the fuck? I thought a demo is before I pay.
The demo thing, that was a patent that was going around where gamers can make their own demos, supposedly for games, and upload them for people they want to try. But I doubt Sony's gonna give you that type of freedom for this at all. I doubt they would give you that type of freedom. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move that off to the side. I don't think that's gonna be the case unless they do like a community thing and they like handpick them and like they think they're the most commercially good, and that might lead to some jobs for some people. They could be like demo makers. That'd be cool for people, but again, I doubt that. That's kind of a wishful thinking type of thing.
Gonna do that,
I doubt that for that type of thing.
That would be
if you're talking about
that shit ain't going down, but that would be amazing. But that's just not going down. You know,
bro, it's like the way Sony's going with the service, bro. I'm telling you, like Sony's got a lot of shit they want to do. Like even with the thing where they want to monopolize, or not monopolize, but they want to make money.
It's a money thing.
It's like a real money thing, but they want to make money out of the. I remember Evo. It's like a patent going around where you can bet on your favorite players in these matches and shit like that. They've been doing a lot of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I would not put it past them to do even more. I just wouldn't. But
you know what? And I know I'm probably gonna get some flack on this, but I just feel like if they're gonna go PC, right? Like if they're saying, okay, this service is fully on PC, right? They need to have stuff be downloadable, man. We got to be able to play it on our system. We can't just hope Sony has what we have, right? Like we gotta. Every system is different. There's systems that are way more powerful.
Bro, just get those guys who just made the PS3 emulator, partner with them, have them incorporate their. Oh, this is software.
Drop it and make it just lock it behind the PlayStation Plus.
So people think you have to put all this work into it. You don't. It's simple software. It's a simple software.
Literally tie the code to PlayStation Plus.
That's it.
And then once we log into PlayStation Plus, it'll give us an option to launch the app. and we'll launch the app, and it'll have all the games there. We download them to our system. It does the little upscaling that the shit does, and it's good to go. And you can have that on PlayStation 5. You can have that on PC. It's super easy, and that's not a thing. It's like cloud shit, and you already know what cloud stuff is. Cloud
sounds great on pitch.
1080p for some games at 30.
You're not playing it at 4K, no streaming. You're not doing that.
And there's a lot of lossless and input lag and stuff when you're talking about the cloud service. So that's why I'm like, it's not.
Plus, also Gaikai. Ever since they bought Gaikai and they started debuting this, I don't think Gaikai's really ever shown its full usefulness out of it. You know what I mean? Like streaming, like I guess they figured it would be so seamless, like streaming a movie. But they failed to realize a game and a movie are completely different things. You know what I mean? Like gameplay is something where it requires a numerous amount of inputs and shit like that. A movie is just a straight line of code just being streamed to you, and that's it. You're watching.
There's no input, so there's nothing there to kind of register through the cloud. It's just an image that's or a video that's being played.
Right. So it just, I don't know, man. That shit kind of just.
They were just, and I'm just like, damn. If they would do that, if they would just do that, they don't even have to do day and date, none of that shit. If they just do, you can download this stuff. There's not really much cloud stuff. There's not demos, but there's actual games that you can play all the way up, then I think it would be really truly worth it. Right now it's kind of like in between. There are some things that are amazing about it, and there's some things that are just, I don't know, I feel like there's some holdback stuff, and I don't understand why, because they got the cash to do this.
They got the nostalgia. Like, they have more nostalgia than Microsoft, so they can make this pop.
They got old school games like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 shit.
Yeah, Microsoft only got 2 gens underneath their belts, and they got all their games to work on their service. So they pretty much straight. People going, it was easy for Microsoft. No shit, because they had other gens.
Right.
The Xbox didn't have that many games compared to the PS2. So it was the OG Xbox, I'm saying. 360, again, they had all that shit to work. But when we're talking about PlayStation, no, you have so many games, so many bangers you can be bringing back, so many games that people miss or probably forgot about that you can have in this service that can be downloadable and play them. And you can probably have a separate team that can fine-tune them, if possible, to go out there and get these games downloadable, or like we just said earlier, upscaling them. It's crazy. Microsoft did all this shit, and granted, Microsoft didn't have a whole bunch of shit to fall back on at the time when they first started buying these studios, so they relied on the third party and they relied on this back and back thing. But guess what? We're looking back at that, going, damn. I still want the best. I still want it was a good ass investment, because
it's a good ass idea, man. People
pretty
got
much
access,
can get rid of your consoles at OG consoles if you need to. And just hold on to your library. You straight. You see what I'm saying? Beforehand, people used to tune literally put all that shit into GameStop towards the next consoles. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that with Microsoft.
You know what it is, Big Cloud? It's like the PC philosophy. Because think about it. On PC, there's not any. It's not really technically called like backwards compatibility. It's a PC game. So it just, no matter when it came out, you can play it. Just install it. It'll play. It's like games that came out when PlayStation 3 games came out, and there were games that came out on PC. You can literally go to Steam, download, and play it. And it's not necessarily. And I think Xbox kind of embraced that idea that, well, if you bought the game, right, you should be able to continuously play it regardless of what you got, right? And I feel like that's just a missed opportunity, man. I feel like that would kind of put a little cloud over Xbox shit, because Sony's backlog of old school games is so massive. Hell, just the RPGs alone could sell fucking backwards compatibility in PS Plus. If they say, well, you get all the catalog of PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4 JRPGs, just JRPGs, and you can download them and play them, that would be worth the price alone. And that's not even talking about other games that they did, action games, adventure games. It's just crazy they didn't take advantage of the nostalgia shit. They were just like, fuck it, it's on the cloud. Here you go. And there was nothing else to it. It was just like, wait, what? I mean,
if this would have if they would have announced this right when Game Pass first got announced, type of thing, I think they would be good. But now they like this would have been good against the Game Pass of old.
Right.
But now Game Pass, like y'all fail to realize this too. And it's not even about the day and date shit, right? But if I was to be a betting man, if I was to really be like, yo, we're talking about like what you're really getting out the shit, right?
Yep.
Microsoft has wait for it. They got Bethesda shit coming, so they got Doom.
Mm-hmm.
They got Elder Scrolls shit coming, right? They got Fallout. They got fucking Gears of War, Halo, Forza.
You know the crazy thing about it is, if you go to Game Pass right now, you can play the old Elder Scrolls stuff.
So I'm saying, so you're not missing out. You got the full coup de grace on the service,
and that's
I'm like,
compat because of the company. They just put it on there, and it was super easy to do. That's why it's like Sony had a truly missed opportunity with that, and I felt like that would have made that service super robust, because now you got this huge, you got like thousands of games now, you know what I'm saying, on there from all these different generations, downloadable to your system on PlayStation 5, playing it without having to stream it through the cloud and have all this extra shit. Like it should just be there. It should just be an option that I can have instantly. So I don't know.
Only one that,
some people don't like it, some people think it's a crutch that we're talking about old games, but it's not really a crutch, though. It's really we're just talking about like quality of life improvements type of thing that should have already been there. You know what I mean? And people might go, I don't care for it, but you do at the end of the day, because if Sony was to say, and let's keep it a buck, if Sony was to say, I know Bella will lose her fucking mind if she saw this too, but if Sony was to say, yo, $70 for every game that you played in your past on PS5,
but
was $7.
70
$70 complete?
Yeah.
Or $70 a month?
No, complete
Like
for
one
each
time?
game. For each game.
Oh, for each game? Fuck, man.
Because remember, people have conditioned themselves where they're used to this definitive edition bullshit tagline that's being tagged on these games.
Yeah.
When I saw it with Death Stranding, when I saw it with Ghost of Tsushima, I'm like, yep, it's only a matter of time. So I see that Last of Us Part 2 definitive edition. If not, it's just going to be part of a package where they do the remake, which is going to happen. We know that's coming, right? The remake, and they'll include Part 2 in there. And guess what? They'll say factions, and guess what? They'll say all three of that's included for $70. They're going to find a way to get that $70 out your ass.
Why I didn't... Just to kind of jump off topic a little bit, I didn't understand the remake. Like, it was just like, okay, you're what? Like, I don't know.
Listen. I hate talking about that game. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hate talking about that game. I like Part 2. I hate talking about Part 2. I hate talking about Part 2. But my theory is because the reason why they're doing a remake is because they got to incorporate a new character that they introduced in Part 2. That's what it is.
Nah, I don't think that's why they're doing the remake.
No, don't fucking argue with me, goddamn it.
I disagree. I mean, you're allowed
to fuck with you disagree with. I said don't fucking argue with me.
The reason I
shut the fuck up. Shut up.
The reason I think they're doing the remake,
I'm gonna choke the fuck out. You say one more word. Remember the science fair, motherfucker. Shut up.
I don't remember.
Remember the science fair. Shut up. Shut up, motherfucker.
But yeah, that's
no.
Yes.
Fuck you.
That's why I think they're doing
it. I said it. Shut up. Motherfucker, you think this is? Like I said, shut up. We ain't talking about that.
Well, I think you're wrong. There.
I know you hear it is, Big Clown.
Anyway.
Don't do it, man. I would say don't do it, man.
No. I'm just saying the remake. I don't see anything of value really being added to that remake, unless they doing some lore type of shit. Let's say you get some more scenes with his daughter at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like a more father and daughter bonding type of moment of shit like that. They can add that to it. More scenes with Henry and his brother, maybe.
But
I'm using that term. Like I'm using that term loosely, by the way.
Like
but
it's
maybe
a mute point, though. I still feel like it's a mute point.
It's pointless. It's not
like,
necessary.
I didn't understand.
It's already perfect. Why are we fucking with it?
It's like, what about Legend of Dragoon? Like, if we're talking about remake, I think remakes are good for like stuff that came out a long time ago, right? Like when you're talking about a game that's like, okay, it was already remastered. Like Why are we fucking remaking and it was already remastered? Like,
Fire.
That sounds like an old white dude investor announcement.
Unless you're doing some shit where I'm guessing you're just putting on the new engine, and it's the same game that we played.
Give us Last of Us 3.
Well, at that point, you might as well just say, "Yo, part 3," or call this a spin-off or some
let's
shit.
Let's get a spin up Last of Us.
Because what have we got in the Last of Us? If we were to keep it on this stop for a second, we already got Left Behind DLC, which was fired by itself, right? We got the main game, which was fired by itself. What exactly are you possibly going to add? Are you just going to stitch them into one and try to make it more, I guess, tension-wise, like match? Because you know, like, it's kind of off tension-wise when you jump from a DLC and main story. Like, it could be kind of toned down in one part, like, because not really tension out here, it's more tension over here, over the wall.
Buff sex.
No.
That's what they're adding.
It's gonna be more. They're gonna add a Tess in fucking Joel section.
They're gonna add more buff sex.
You think Neil's gonna be like, you know what? Tess didn't get fucked. She's getting fucked.
Like I said, I know it's a remake, and they're doing it because of the TV show, and I think they're going to try to design the character like Joel into like what's his name? Joel.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right here.
Spooky.
If they do what I said before with Lauren, and I have my fear for it, but if they do some shit where they change the looks of Ellie and Joel,
they're gonna be all changed.
to match the TV show counterparts.
I mean, they did it with Spider-Man. I mean,
and you're okay with this shit then?
Yeah,
motherfucker. Don't try to say they did it with Spider-Man. Don't you fucking cut me off and like that will fuck
the Big Mike. See what happens when you talk to Big Mike? It hurts you. It hurts your head. It hurts.
You gonna be okay with them changing Joe's and Ellie's appearance to match that TV show?
I was not okay with you.
Okay. You cut me off, motherfucker. Don't cut me off.
I'm just saying they did.
Don't cut me off when I make.
It didn't kind of look like.
You gonna bring up Spider-Man again? Don't bring up Spider-Man again. I'm talking about my shit.
Oh, fuck.
Even though it did look next
Why
shit.
you
It did look hard.
Braves, man, you bitch.
I'm dealing with the truth facts. I'm going to say they made the new, the Spider-Man of the remaster kind of look like, the movie Spider-Man guy. Kinda.
Let me ask you guys.
I use that term loosely, but okay.
I said loosely.
I'm using loosely.
Let me ask you a question about this PS Plus. So, I'm probably one of the few people on the planet who hasn't played The Last of Us 2.
I'm already jealous of you. I'm already jealous of you.
If I got this service, would that?
I want to erase that shit from my mind.
Because I had the service, or do I still have to buy the game, or is it part of the?
Nobody knows that yet.
Service?
Oh yeah, nobody knows. They haven't announced
yet, which is scary.
Yeah, they haven't announced any of the Last. Because it's funny. I don't even think you're gonna get Last of Us 2 in the service. Why I don't think? Because again, I don't think you are. The reason why? Because I already know they're planning to resell that shit to you for $70.
Facts.
I already know they are.
There's no way they're gonna do that if they plan on doing a remake. Why would they do a remake and then
that would debunk the value of charging you $70 if you already got it in a service?
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That actually takes away. Listen, there are people who are now used to the service that Xbox provides, and so to go from a service where, like BitCloud mentioned, that these Bethesda games are going to be dropping. I mean, these are day and date games that are dropping, and so if we're going to have to pay another $70 on top of paying for this particular service for $120 a year, I mean that is kind of not. That's not
bad.
That's not giving me value. I mean, I want to listen. A dad like me, my money has to be reserved for bills and take care of my household. And if I have to pay for not only the online service, but then pay for the access to the PS Plus, but then I don't get at least maybe a month later a new game drop, or at least a catalog of games that are popular that are readily available for me to play, that's going to be problems. That's like, what am I paying for? I mean, with the Game Pass, hold on, Big Mike, 1 second. I'm gonna let you get. I'm gonna let you rebuttal.
He's so eager to defend. Go ahead.
But no, I got it.
Go ahead. Earn that saddle, Mike. Go ahead. Earn that saddle, Mike. You pony.
I'm just wondering about with Game Pass. I mean, like I was just looking on there today, and Danny reminded me that Tunic.
Like fuck, Danny, fuck you.
Game
Damn.
And so I was like, wow. I thought
you.
I was interested in this game, and now I can play it without spending my precious ruble. So I think PlayStation's going to have to come up, but I think they will. I don't think this is the finality of their service. I think once people in a survey, they get a lot of their tech teams on it, I think they're going to eventually say we can't compete unless we offer some big games. I'm not saying they have to do what Xbox doing, but
I'm telling you, it's going to be 6 months.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying to add on to that, I'm saying especially when you get to that $100 a year tier, which is really the one you're really probably going to be pay $100 a year, which doesn't sound bad if you're getting the new shit 6 months later. That don't sound bad because it makes sense, and I really think that's what Jim's talking about. Because that window, that yearly window, is stupid because it goes a full year and you want to pay a full year $100. What the fuck am I paying $100 a year? You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be.
That means every 2
6
years
months.
of service, I get one game.
There's no value to it. It's got to be 6 months.
That's not good. And
it's got to be 6 months.
I can't, Big Mike. I see.
So every 6 months, you get 2 sets of brand spanking new PS5 or 4 games into that service.
Would be great.
And again, those were new games that launched that year, so you don't miss out. Everybody wins. The dudes who want to own the physical copies, they buy the games day one. And let's face it, a lot of us, we buying the shit day one regardless if we really want to tap and play it. But again, there are those months, like the month we just had. So I don't know why people act like we got amnesia. That's what shit pissing me off about the internet. Oh, let's not act like we didn't have a month that was super fucking packed. Well, we had Elden Ring, Horizon, GT, Sport. We had fucking Dying Light 2. We had what up? Dog, it was too many games. It was too many games to play. Like, come on, man. And there's gonna be plenty more like that if they continue. So it's like, dog, you're gonna have to do it.
You're gonna have to.
Everybody got to
do it. And this is why I had to block a couple of dudes on Twitter because I'm like,
everybody has a backlog.
I'm like, are you listening to yourself? You're saying that you absolutely love the fact that you're missing out. And I don't understand that. I don't understand it. There's a lot of dudes out there, and I'm like, look, I'm not trying to say, I'm glad that Sony is trying to get into this space because literally they have to. That's why Nintendo's trying to do it. That's why everybody's trying to get you this service to keep you coming, right? Like to keep you coming back. And it's like, if you're not putting shit, and this is the problem I have with Nintendo stuff. If you're not putting shit there, right, for people to ingest, then what's the point?
What's the point of you asking for more out of my wallet if you're not going to make it worthwhile?
Nintendo has the worst one, I think, out of all of these. Nintendo's is probably
Nintendo. Can we not even count? Can we not even talk about Nintendo?
We have to talk about
Nintendo. Nintendo pisses me off to my core. Yo, Bell, turn your camera off. I'm about to piss off everybody. Nintendo.
I am a owner of.
Do you bash your camera with the fucking mic?
I'm trying to show it. I'm the owner.
No, you bashed the camera with the fucking switch.
I did. I own this piece of equipment, right? Make me want to play
a piece of equipment. You mean piece of shit?
Because look how dusty this motherfucker is, man.
That shit trash.
I haven't been playing.
The fuck?
Don't get that to Bell. Don't get that to that queen. You get no. You don't get that. We don't give trash. Hold on. We don't give trash to queens. We give fucking Steam decks to queens. They deserve the best. We give Steam. No. We take care of our queens. We give them Steam decks. We give them proper handhelds that you can play them at full 60, better resolutions. We give them full experience that is shade below par filmic experiences. I'll give you the one that looks like toast, the fucking 2DS. How about that? Fuck that shit.
I want to switch.
God damn it.
Since you want to fuck, but I'm just like, look, if you're gonna do a service like this, then there needs to be meat, potatoes. I need motherfucking gravy. I don't want just bomb ass steak. Okay, that's great. It's a bomb ass steak. What else? Oh, it's just a steak? Well, fuck. It's $100.
If Sony's offering you steak, then fucking Nintendo's giving you that fucking freeze dry.
Oh yeah. Nintendo giving you the fucking Church's chicken, fucking country fried steak.
Hey, just the Church's that you fire compared to shit you can get sometimes though. We're doing that. We'll do that.
You're right. It's the Burger King. It's the Burger King original chicken sandwich is what they give it.
I won't even say MREs. I actually had it MREs. MRE was actually Fireboy. I had a few of those. They're actually pretty good. Now, I would say, no, they like the legit, like the lowest grade frozen Salisbury steak dinners you can find in the deli. That's exactly what.
Listen, there's way
Mike know all
more
about all
with
that.
time
Don't you,
for-
Mike?
Remember those, man. I
Mike, you know all
remember
about that, don't you, Mike? You know what I'm talking about?
Mike
I knew
currently,
that.
that's how
Mike, I'm making
Mike
dinner.
currently
I'm
got
like,
Encore
what you doing? I'm putting
Salisbury
Salisbury
steak
steak in the fucking oven. I saw that shit, Mike. I was
So all right, let's do this. Let's get the
This
fuck. Let's
motherfucker peeled off a
finish
piece of
up.
plastic and said, "I'm making Salisbury steak."
All right, let's do it. All right, let's do this. Let's finish up here. Let's finish up
They
here.
be making that shit homemade. They're like, well, you making homemade? Let me come through. Nah, nigga, it's only
All right.
only feast.
Well, it's not even no, and like I said, like Danny said and you said there, Big Cloud, you're getting Salisbury steak with Nintendo Online.
Frozen ass
If you want the
mashed potatoes, fuck out of here.
hold on, you want the mashed potatoes and green beans? You got to pay that $60 to get the other one.
Man, listen. Here's what I want to do.
What the
right?
fuck you trying to prove? You still eating shit?
I know you're still eating shit, and that's what I
Eat your
don't
corn.
want.
We just freeze dried corn while you on top of that.
Listen, this is what I don't want Sony to get into, right? And I don't think they're going to go this route.
I don't think they're.
But I definitely need more robustness in this. It has to be robust because
Mike,
this is a constant thing, and if you constantly want to dip into my wallet, then you need to constantly feed me. So that's where I'm at. All right.
Don't
All
go
right.
Nintendo.
Yeah, don't go to Nintendo route and start giving me fake
Lunchables.
gravy with processed meat.
I give you Lunchables.
Get them the Lunchable pizzas and shit. Don't
Yeah, fuck that shit. All right. Now let's go ahead and jump into our last two
Let me
things
get-
here.
Let me get this correct. So
You
want
got the
know,
last
like,
word on this. You got the last word on this.
like pictures of Jim Ryan coming to you.
No. So what we're gonna do is let's go.
Where's your mind at, Mike? Where's your mind at?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
No, like the tension's here. You looking way down here. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
All right, let's do this.
How the hell we get on Jim Ryan in pictures?
I don't know, man, but that's
God damn, yo, Brandon, bring the belt, man.
let's do
I
that.
said-
champion in terms of dumb.
I said fucking-
Let's check out this one's for Bella. Let's check out Sonic. They got a new exclusive clip that's out, and they're showing more of Knuckles. So let's take a peek at Sonic. Here we go, Sonic 2.
I don't know how you got back.
Oh, yo, can you pause there for a second? Did y'all hear about Jim Carrey after the whole Will Smith thing? I forgot to mention that when we was live. He's talking about retiring.
Retiring, yeah.
That's wild.
Yes, it was
That's
a real
wild.
thing. I thought it was an
Yeah.
April Fool shit, but I guess it is
Exactly.
real.
No, he's dead serious. He's like doubling down on it.
He hasn't done shit besides Sonic. Well,
He got nothing to prove though. He's 60
He
years
really
old.
don't have nothing to prove. And
He's
Sonic
an
is-
icon.
and Sonic is amazing. So luckily he can go out with a bang, right? Go out with a banger. Sonic
get
fucking
it.
2.
Nobody will ever touch him though in terms of improvisation and shit. Like,
Ever.
Right.
So will that idiot sheriff in his right
I'm gonna miss him though. That's my childhood.
Oh, he went to. Oh shit!
That was lit how he did that. That
Yo,
was lit
that
how
was
he
lit.
did that. Fucking Knuckles said, "What you doing, boy?"
Right.
Ooh.
Yo, Idris is killing the voice.
Look
boy.
at-
He is, man.
Right?
And he was the perfect pick for this.
Meet
Knuckles, let's
My
go!
Knuckles.
bestest
You
I
wanna
get
fucking bust
fucking
all,
hype
bro?
every time I see shit about Sonic. I don't know why I get so fucking hype, man.
Damn,
Because
people,
he
hey.
is right,
Knuckles to
man.
keep talking a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, run it back. We
I'll
get
run it
you
back, I'll run it
earlier.
back one time. All right, here we go.
Everybody quiet. Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
know how you got back, but you made a big mistake coming here.
Oh, contraire, mon frère. The mistake was thinking you'd won.
I get it.
I don't think you do. But you're about to. And so will that idiot sheriff in his right hand.
And your little dog, too.
He's in your little dog, too. Damn, knocked you through the TV.
Pitiful.
Who are you?
Hey, yo.
Where are my manners?
Where are my manners?
Knuckles. My new BFFAE. Best
BFFAE.
ever and ever.
I love it. I love it.
I fucking
My
love
new
it.
BFEE, best friend ever.
Bella, let me start with you. Bella. Does this make you even more hype, or are you just already there? Like you're already day one with Sonic? Like
I was day one with Sonic because, like I said, I always keep the Sonic 2 cartridge in my drawer. So like, I was already on board. But let me just say, the casting for Knuckles' voice. My man's. I always knew he had a little black in him.
Right, Knuckles always kind of had that stigma, right?
Right, the energy.
Oh, there's some other Idris. So what?
Right?
No, he was black. He was black.
I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
I am one with the Master Emerald.
Yeah,
I can't
wait.
I
have nothing bad to say. I'm excited. I'm gonna be there day zero. Like, get my tickets. Hello,
I wonder if he flies.
Popcorn in my purse.
I hope he glide flies. I hope he does.
Yeah, or maybe that's like or maybe that's like tied to his good nature. Like he glides when he's good or something. That's like a secret power he has. I don't know. But looking how he like powers up all the effects. First of all, the budget's really there. They showed it off.
You can tell
everybody
the
looks
budget
great.
got upped, man. Because
Jim Carrey's having the time of his life, sitting there going, "Where are my nanners?" Like Jim's having too much fun. I love that. Even though he's back to a normal look. The first movie when he had like the little 6-pack and his beard was all out. I was like, yo, I ain't lie. I thought that was gonna be his lip. It's not. But I mean, again, he's having fun with it. It's cool. I didn't think I was gonna like the first one as much as I did, and in this one, it's like they added so much more into the action. And seeing as Knuckles looks and how much fun they're having with that, and Idris killing it, this just gives me so much hope for when we see the creme de la creme down the road, and that is Shadow.
Oh,
that's really giving me hype
when
we eventually see him.
I don't think we'll see Shadow.
I said when we eventually listen to what the fuck I said. You fuck.
I gotta
cutting me off.
Go ahead, Bella.
Do you know why the first film did so well? Because they did what Mortal Kombat did, and that's they listened to the actual people who played the fucking game instead of Hollywood bullshit and fucking it up and turning into some other shit.
Bro, Bella, remember his cast?
They listen. They fucking
listen.
listen.
Material and Bella. They blended in with some new age shit and it worked.
Yep.
Bella, remember the eyes back then? They looked like beady, and he had those. Bro, not only that though, the realistic, that old poster we had in the theater where you saw his realistic calves. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit?
The Usain Bolt calves. I didn't like that shit.
Like, bro, you better off keeping it Looney Tune-esque realistic graphics. What we got right here, because you know, again, can you guys imagine they did that shit? And let's say that shit took off. And like it actually did launch. Let's say it was well received. Can you guys imagine them doing that shit to the Looney Tunes, like in like the Space Jams remakes type of shit? You know what I'm saying? It would look weird. It wouldn't. Yeah, it's like Bugs Bunny legit look like a bunny. No. They're cartoon characters, in this case video game like animation characters. Keep them like that, have them like be part of a separate world or universe and tie them in like that. And guess what? It works. It is how it is here. You know, it makes sense.
Knuckles looks so good. Like, I'm so glad that they actually were like, you know what, let's take our time, because you can see like I can see kind of where they got the little realism a little bit as far as like the furriness of it, but like it still looks like what we know, right? It still looks like I look at Sonic, if you compare how it was before to now what it is, it's so night and day when they first showed it.
Pull that up.
You know what I liked about
I'm gonna pull it.
You know what I love though as well? The intensity in Knuckles' eyes when he looks at him is another thing. They nailed it. But also that shot that we just saw when he knocked him through the couch. If I remember correctly, if I remember the last trailer when like Knuckles stops him with one hand, but he's doing the little ball like charger thing. This is pretty much before that, because this is like all part of that same scene. It looks like, because he knocked him to the couch. In that other scene, he was holding him.
Hold on, one hit. Up for chat.
Please. No,
Jesus Christ!
burn it with fire.
Here's a good one right here. This is a good one right here.
Oh Jesus Christ! What were they smoking?
Let me up.
They were trying.
Can you guys imagine if Knuckles looked anything?
Could you imagine right now if that is absolutely dreadful?
Oh Lord.
I mean, like he was like Sonic was also like two different colors.
Sonic the Hedgehog creator wants to see an alternative cut. Who the fuck wants to see an alternate cut of this shit? No.
I don't want to see an alternate
Why?
cut of that shit. Look
The
crazy,
fuck
man.
is he? What is he smoking? What is he smoking? He said, "I want to see an alternate cut." No, motherfucker, you ain't getting one of
Nobody
those.
want to see that shit, bro. Look how
You ain't about to
crazy
get no motherfucker signing like they did for the Justice League when they want the Snyder cut or director's cut. You ain't getting no fuck your cut.
But you know what?
No.
The producers
Snyder cut wasn't needed.
of the producers, though, I give.
You said
them
a Snyder
hella
cut wasn't
props,
needed?
Man. I give them hella
Wasn't
props,
needed.
man, because they
What you
fucking
mean it
listen,
wasn't
man.
needed? Hold on. Okay, now we're going into a different argument. What you mean the Snyder cut wasn't needed?
The Snyder cut wasn't needed. I thought it was just pointless.
Mike.
Why you
You
let it hurt
really
your head
are.
like this?
You
Why really
are going down the.
Did you actually like the Snyder cut?
No, I didn't. I'm just saying, but I'm saying it offered context. No, I didn't say no. I'm not gonna say here the cap shot. I fucking loved it. I didn't love either one. But I'm saying in terms of like context, the scenes, it made sense.
It made
flow
more sense
naturally
than the way it was
than the bullshit that we
Yeah.
got.
They just added that to like bonus features, but they didn't. Like deleted scenes. Like okay, here's the deleted scenes that what we didn't add. That's all that was.
That's what I mean. That's what it's called a Snyder cut. It's a director's cut.
I know. That's what Big Mike
That's all
literally
the key.
explained exactly what
That's
it was.
all the scenes that were
He's
originally
like,
on
I
the
didn't like
table
it
that were
because they
cut.
did the Snyder cut.
Did I
Okay?
tell you? What if I told you there's a director's cut for Daredevil that actually is better than the shit that we got? Even though the movie still ass, but I'm saying it was a better cut film.
That movie was like.
I'm still ass.
All right.
But those cuts were actually also in the original Daredevil movie. There was a deleted scenes. All you had to do was go back and watch them.
Not all.
Not all scenes.
There was a lot more scenes than that, you asshole. There's a lot more.
Right, that's why it's called a cut. Like you actually.
That's called a legit cut. Where
I don't know what the fuck.
every developer has a time limit for a movie that they have to meet. It can't. Otherwise, you would have people who have movies probably like 5 hours.
True.
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? Not everybody's got the funding and budget to have like a crazy 4-hour long movie like Avatar, for example.
That's true. And Avatar was. I don't know. Avatar was
Yeah, I
kind
didn't
of.
like that.
Yeah, it was all right, but it was overhyped.
It was
though.
good. It was good. I think
No,
the
it
reason
wasn't.
why this shit became what it was is because the 3D.
Yeah,
That's what
the
it was.
3D,
The
that's what
3D
it was.
really took off. And it was a man. Fuck you. But 3D was a big thing that pushed it. Really, 3D wasn't it for me. I think IMAX what amplified that movie.
I
to
meant
the max.
because they had the 5D sound and the.
Yeah, that's what amplified it.
Yeah,
but the second was going to be interesting because it's going to be underwater. So
Meh.
I want to see how the world is
Gonna be meh.
underwater. He's such a fucking hater.
I know. All right, let's do this.
I'm such a fucking hater.
All right, let's do this. This is our last
That movie
topic.
was ass.
You like some of the most weird shit, but you bitch about the.
I know. All
Great
right,
show.
this is our last topic. Our last topic for today is a weird reality show. It's actually coming out to Disney Plus. They've been pushing it quite hard because like everything you see online, there's always.
If it's
an ad.
Moonlight, slap yourself.
It is not. No, Moon Knight is
Okay,
amazing.
I'm about to say.
I definitely want to
Must
see
say,
that.
must say. A lot of people say Moon Knight's trash.
No, but I
mad.
want to fucking see that. But no, it is actually called Quest, and it is a reality show with teenagers who compete in kind of like a Skyrim type world. But they set it up. They actually set up a real castle. They set up these real goals, and these are real teenagers. They're not actors. This is an actual competition. And
So it's a competition. I was actually was it a competition or a TV show?
no,
Like,
it's an actual competition. It's a reality show competition.
Yeah.
But it does have some written elements that they did say, but it is all reality show shit. It's competition, there's prizes and whatever. So here we go.
Okay, everyone here?
What's up, Chef? I see you.
Awesome.
I will tell you, which is bad though. Moonlight. I mean, not Moonlight, but Morbius. Don't watch that shit.
We need to be ready
Yeah.
for whatever stands ahead of us.
I ain't up for that movie either.
Oof.
What combat experience do you
Talk
have in your
about bad.
copied a couple wrestling moves that were
We
Poor
chilling,
guy.
Chef. Chilling, Chef.
try at home.
We watching this
Got it.
last
Grab
little
your
bit,
swords.
the last little video.
Not
Disney
everything
Plus
in
presents.
NetherRealm is as it appears.
I know everybody here wants to win a challenge. Do you trust everyone on the team?
I just want to be free,
Is everywhere.
Guys!
like I've never been before.
What was that? Only you can redeem the
And it's kind of crazy how they set up some of these effects on this.
Educated fools from uneducated schools.
I think there's a bigger goal at the end than just winning.
Get the will.
Oh my gosh, how do I get out of here?
And now the quest begins.
Uh-oh, it's woke. Bella is woke. Uh-oh.
Listen, it don't look as bad as that fucking Charmed remake bullshit we got.
Yeah,
garbage.
It don't look as bad as that.
That was garbage.
All right.
Was garbage.
So this is an actual reality show. So those are real teenagers. They're not actors.
Yeah, I'll pass.
But it's like, so what do you guys think? I'm gonna start with you, Bella. What do you think? Like, is it kind of intriguing, or is it like
it looks cool? I kind of at first I'm like, what is this? This look like a Harry Potter.
It's like Harry Potter mixed with Skyrim shit.
They're trying to capture that Harry Potter.
But I like the fact that it's like just kids. And they get to go through this like it's real life. It looks kind of cool. They're gonna have some kind of crazy experiences that people would dream of having, because it's like being in a video game or a movie. So it looks cool. I'm mad that I'm not the age to be able to do it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted adults to be in there so I could relate, right? Like,
right. It looks cool though. I like it. I think it's a good idea.
All right. Big Mike, what you thinking, man? You checking it out, or?
The effects looked cool, but I probably won't be watching it. It looked like a meh to me.
He can't fap to it.
Y'all mind you like
that's what it is, man.
Y'all mind just like
Big Mike. Hold on, Big Mike. Am I lying?
What?
That you can't fap to it. That's why you're not fucking with it.
What the fuck is going on here? Yo, Bella, what you do?
It's in there.
Bella, what you do?
Where's the pause button?
Am I lying?
What am I looking at? What you do, Bella?
Why would I be fapping to any of this?
No, I'm just saying that you can't fap to it. That's why you're not watching it.
Well, what the fuck is happening?
It's not. Well, I mean, it looks unappealing to me.
Okay. Big Cloud, what you thinking, man? Is it like you're watching it, or is it like just a non-issue? Like it's.
So you know that scene from Beverly Hills Cop when he was like, no. You remember that scene from Beverly Hills Cop when he gets thrown through the window when the door is literally right here? That's kind of the vibe I have. I'm like, hey, what the fuck is this? But no. It ain't for me. I'll say that they're trying to catch that Hogwarts energy out. I'm guessing they're trying to have like a kid show where they grow up with the teens or grow up with the kids as the show gets more mature. They're probably trying to catch that type of vibe. Yeah, it ain't for me. It ain't Hogwarts. It ain't shit I care about. It is what it is. There's too many. First of all, on top of that, there's too many fucking TV shows as it is from Disney. Some of these I just don't give a fuck about.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I am looking forward to She-Hulk. Don't get me wrong, I'm still looking forward to She-Hulk. I have not watched Moon Knight. I haven't watched Hawkeye yet because fucking Mike's with the streamer. He a fucking.
I know but that's another issue.
What, motherfucker? What?
Hawkeye to you.
What? Fuck out of here! Nah, I still haven't watched Hawkeye. I still gotta watch.
Man, crazy.
Winter Soldier was good. Winter Soldier was good and all that. The Falcon joint, even though I'm not. I'll just say this: I'm not over the top with the way they've done Falcon as Captain America, but it looks good. I thought they did a good job establishing. But yeah, some of these shows, I don't know. Some of them just I prefer a movie at this point. I don't want to see everything turn into a damn show. Like, I don't think you're gonna keep getting lightning in a bottle type of thing like you did with WandaVision. You know what I mean? How WandaVision was kind of was awkward at first. You're like, what the fuck's happened? Then it started slowly getting more suspenseful and good. And
after that,
and it was like, oh shit, this shit fire. The twist. And it's like, like. I don't know. Did they even say how many episodes are going to be for this show?
Nope.
Because Moon Knight only got 5.
They just said that this one was coming, and it's going to be. It's a reality competition. So you already know. So I'm thinking what, maybe 7 to 8 episodes to get to like.
And I said because Moon Knight only got 5, and I don't know how. Moon Knight got like 5.
Right? Well, it depends on how much they got, how much they want to put into like the competition. Like, if it's like they're following them throughout like yearly competition, then that might be kind of cool. But
yeah,
but I also noticed like since the pandemic and everything, a lot of the these TV series and seasons have been cutting down like a lot.
Yeah, they cut down quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Walking Dead. I think they said they just finished their last production or the last recording of production, and they're like basically editing and doing shit because they're about to do the mid-season finale, which I think it's tomorrow. That's the mid-season, and then after that, we have to wait for the final part 3, and that's gonna be the end. So yeah, it's getting to that point. But they're talking about, but they already like kind of saved theirs later. They're doing spin-off shows with people like with Daryl and Negan and shit like that, which is cool. It's cool to do that because the reason why I say it's cool for them to, and again, they could do this with this show as well. It's like they're branching it into movies as well. You know what I'm saying? Like Rick Grimes comes back supposedly in the movies and is going to branch into the spin-offs and whatnot. So I mean, it's cool, but
it's like
I'm tired of seeing TV shows right now. I really am tired of seeing it. It's a little too.
David, what you thinking, man? You think it's something you and the kids can watch, or what?
My young son probably will like it because he's a big Harry Potter fan. I mean, I don't know. You know, to me, it looks
David
like
ain't watching that shit. David ain't watching that shit, man.
He gonna make every excuse in the world to not come home.
It's out of my age range, actually.
Exactly. It's like Dave's already skipping around the bush. Like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it.
I was just trying to give it a
Mike, you watch Hello Kitty with your nephew.
Exactly.
Stop. Watch Hello Kitty. Stop it.
I haven't watched Hello Kitty in years.
For me,
You watch Teen Titans Go too, you fucking boomer.
I hate Teen Titans Go, so you got me wrong.
Fucking boomer.
He do. He got Teen Titans Go tramp stamp.
The Teen Titans Go. He got the trampoline, the fucking the birthday sets and shit. He got all that.
He got the fucking cup.
The birthday napkins and shit.
He got the dirty Nickelodeon cup.
Uh-huh.
I see you, dude.
What? The dirty Nickelodeon cup?
It's a cup that has Nickelodeon on it, but it's dirty.
I don't remember that.
Got the Robin themed pajamas.
The turtle pajamas.
The fucking Raven themed fucking bed sheets.
He said he got the Raven. He got the Raven bed sheets.
I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas.
We know you.
No, you do as a roasting. Now you just made it worse.
All right,
just gonna accept it. Now we can take that information, just fuck with you every fuck where you go. Right?
Let's do this. Let's get the fuck out of here because I do have to continue helping my wife finish up her stuff. So let's do
Samurai Jack. Can we get that again? Can we get a season of that?
Samurai Jack is the shit. Shouts out to Bad Billa. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to Big Cloud. Shouts out to Dave D, aka Wesley Pipes. You already know.
Wesley Pipes.
We love you all. We can't do this shit without you.
Right.
Catch us
Friday.
Maybe.
No.
Mostly, I'm not doing late night comments. It's WrestleMania weekend.
Well, yeah. Because tonight we were supposed to do the waifu stuff, but I think it's going to be next week. So next week, 10 o'clock p.m. Check out the waifu streams. It's going to feature Bad Bella and Milky. So if you guys want to get it in 8K, make sure you guys tune in next week.
Damn, why you say it like that?
Because it's doubled up. And then, but tonight, if you guys want to join us in Discord, we will be streaming WrestleMania at 4K. I think I have 4K unlocked.
Bro, I got it covered. Y'all want to pull up RGT? We just stream that shit.
Yeah. So we're doing that in Discord. So make sure you guys check that out. We're doing that as well as. Shit, that's pretty much it. So we're getting the fuck up out of here. We do appreciate everybody chilling with us today, and we will catch y'all next week. Peace.